Happy morning, my dears. Today we are going to see the grammar part, degrees of comparison, and modal verbs. Let us see the degrees of comparison now. Degrees of comparison. It is formed mainly by adjectives and sometimes by the adverbs. What is an adjective? Adjective is a word that describes a noun. For example, rose is a beautiful flower. Here, beautiful is an adjective which describes the noun rose. Based on the adjectives, 3 degrees are formed: positive degree, comparative degree, and superlative degree. Let us see the positive degree first. It is used to denote the quality of a person or a thing. For example, Gracie is an intelligent girl. Mumbai is a large city. Iron is a useful metal. Comparative degree. It is used to compare two persons or things. For example, Gracie is more intelligent than Nancy. Mumbai is larger than Kerala. Iron is more useful than copper. Let us see the superlative degree. It is used to compare the quality of a person or a thing with its whole category. For example, Gracie is the most intelligent girl in her class. Mumbai is the largest city in India. Iron is the most useful metal. Now, let us see some more rules to form the comparative and superlative degrees. First one, adjectives of one syllable. If adjectives have one syllable, we have to add er to the comparative and est to the superlative. Adjectives ending on e, we have to add r to the comparative and st to the superlative. Some adjectives double the final consonant when it is followed by an vowel. Examples are small, smaller, smallest. Second one, warm, warmer, warmest. Third one, old, older, oldest. Fourth one, nice, nicer, nicest. Fifth one, big, bigger, biggest. Rule number 2, adjectives of 2 syllables. If adjectives have 2 syllables, we have to add er to the comparative and est to the superlative. For adjectives ending in y, we have to cut y, then we need to add ier to comparative and iest to the superlative. Adjectives ending in full, less, ing and ed, we need to use more and most to form comparative and superlative degrees. Examples are, first one, narrow, narrower, narrowest. Second one, happy, happier, happiest. Third one, useful, more useful and most useful. Fourth one, boring, more boring and most boring. Fifth one, modern, more modern and most modern. Rule number 3, adjectives of 3 or more syllables. We have to use more and most for more than 3 or more syllables to create comparative and superlative degrees. Examples are first one beautiful, more beautiful and most beautiful. Second one dangerous, more dangerous and most dangerous. Third one exciting, more exciting and most exciting. Some irregular comparative and superlative degrees are first one good, better, best. Second one bad, worse and worst. Third one many or much. For that comparative degree is more and the superlative is most. The last one is little or few. For that comparative degree is less and the superlative is least. Let us see the modal verbs. Modal verbs are a types of helping verbs. It gives additional information about the main verbs and they are different from the main verbs. Let us see the functions of modal auxiliaries. Can or could. It shows the ability. I can solve this puzzle. Permission. You can go now. Future possibility. It can be very cold there at night. A request. Could you pass me the salt? Polite question. Could you help me in my studies? Ability in the past. I could play the piano when I was young. Next, may or might. Expresses a wish. May God bless you. Permission. May I use your pen? Possibility. It may rain today. And might shows the weak possibility in the future. She might come to school tomorrow. Now, must or ought to. Ought to. Must shows the necessity. I must recite the poem. We must help the poor. Obligation. You must tell the truth. Uncertainty. He is very tall. He must be a soldier. And moral duty. Ought to shows the moral obligation or moral duty. You ought to obey your elders. You ought to convey this message. Shall or should. Offer to do something. Shall I prepare tea for you? Suggestion. Shall we go out for drive? Advice. You should always be punctual. Asking permission. Shall I close the door? Futurity. We shall meet the principal tomorrow. Next, will or would. It shows the willingness. I will take this suitcase for you. Prediction. I think she will be a great dancer. A request. Will you type this letter? Polite request. Would you open the window, please? Invitation. We would be happy if you come. Let us see some more examples of modal auxiliary verbs. Can or could. She can solve this puzzle problem. He can visit the museum. Can he go to the shopping mall? He could not ride the horse. I could not attend the party. Second one, may or might. We may reach Delhi on Sunday. I may leave to Hyderabad today. You may go to beach to spend holiday. They might get a chance. We might have helped you. The situation might be getting worse. Next, will or would. He will go to the market in the evening. She will go to the market in the evening. We will go to the market in the evening. Would you like to take tea? Danny hoped that he would pass his final exam. He would buy a laptop for you. Next, shall or should. I shall go to beach tomorrow. We shall work 6 days a week. Shall I read book tomorrow? You should attend the class regularly. Johnny should abide by his promise. People should work sincerely. Must or ought to. Either Peter or I must leave now. You must take breakfast early in the morning. I must take interval. She ought to be generous. And the last one is You ought to help the poor. Now, let us come to the worksheet which is given below. Here, you have to write the positive, comparative, and superlative forms of the following adjectives in the table below. First one, bad. Second one, more. Third one, least. Fourth one, happy. Fifth one, hotter. Sixth one, saddest. Seventh one, red. Eighth one, far. Ninth one, worse. Tenth one, most proper. 11th one, courageous. And the 12th one, drier. After completing the worksheet, you can send it to the concerned staff, my dears. Thank you.